Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show on this Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad to have you guys here. Well, the pivot is very close. I don't see them. It could be over. This Fed rate hike cycle very well could be closed at this point. I mean, done. Maybe another 25 basis points or something. It says probably the Fed is done hiking. Wall Street reacts to a cooler CPI report. CPI is the inflation index, and so what we're seeing is disinflation. That's all they've been able to do is cause disinflation so far, a little bit. But you know, food prices are still on the rise. Taking a look at online grocery store prices. They're up 10.3% in March as inflation continues to bite, especially eggs. And this is part of the reason why eggs are up so much is because of the bird virus out there that's being hit into the egg industry and stuff. This is part of it, though, you know. But egg prices have really soared over the past few years. Persistent inflation in food. And what it says here, it says, despite persistent inflation, customers are still willing to buy groceries online. It says Adobe reporting last month that the biggest jump in sales for that category last year was spending rising by 10.8% to $86.8 billion worth of food being bought online, evidently. So consumers, you know, I mean, we still have to eat. And this is why the most persistent inflation is going to be in food and other things that we have to have in order to survive. So that's where you're going to find your deepest inflation. Now, this is going to be well, needless to say, you know, silver and gold are commodities. And this is the time for commodities now. You know, chasing yield, things like money market accounts and stuff. People chasing that small bit of yield, but putting their whole lump at risk to chase several percent of interest, you know. And they say, well, gold and silver doesn't make a it doesn't make a yield. But no, it can. It can when you start to get a permanent, basically, bull in the gold and silver market. It's unlike any other bull. I think this one's going to last years. I think it's just getting underway now. And so you're kind of on the bottom floor of it, is what I think, gold and silver. Looking at 25.25 for silver today, which is, you know, it's going up. And it's going to continue to go up. But we haven't seen the big stuff yet, the big ups, the big up days yet. And this is going to be caused by the turmoil in the financial system when that starts to hit, that turmoil. Taking a look at gold today. Like I say, now we're over the $2,000 mark. And it's almost like it's a starting point. But we're not going below it. And unless something really strange happens, I think that the gold's on its way now. But really, the train hasn't quite left the station yet because the prices are still way undervalued from where they should be. Considering, you know, there's only one real answer for this financial system, and that's to underline the currencies with something of real value. And 7,000 years, gold and silver have been used just for that. So what's changed? What are they going to use to back the currency? You know, since 1971 until pretty much now, they've backed the U.S. dollar with oil. But it's not been a hard peg, mind you. But the fact that you can only buy and sell oil with U.S. dollars means that the dollar was pegged to oil. Now that's not true anymore. The BRICS nations are seeing to it that they're going to start trading oil and other currencies. And in other things like gold, silver, perhaps even Bitcoin, but probably not the dollar at this point forward. So that's done, and that's something that lasted pretty much all of our lives. I mean, that's the biggest chunk of our lives, from 1971 until now. And it's over. It's just ended. Just ending. It's not completely over yet. They still use the dollar in trade for oil. But we can see the end of it coming very rapidly. Let's take a look now at cryptocurrencies today. And we see cryptocurrencies, they made quite a large move up. You know, you could have had Bitcoin there for like 17,000 not very long ago. Now it's 30. Over 30. $30,177 today, and 1907 for Ethereum. That's what you have to do. You have to buy stuff when nobody else wants it, and they're not really looking at it yet, you know. And this is still kind of on the ground floor. I'm telling you guys, probably at some point after gold and silver takes off. Gold and silver, I think, I'm sticking to my guns on this. I believe they're going to really get the boost first. When it comes, when things start to fail in the system and they have to monetize their own debt, and this is what's coming next. This is the next step out from this, is the United States government's going to have to start monetizing their own debt, and that's when we're going to see a profoundly high inflation, and that's when we're going to see a rush into assets that are going in the opposite direction, i.e. gold and silver. Anyway, listen guys, let's move on and take a look at the stock market today. First, crude oil. Crude oil is $82.59. It's up $1.06. That's a big jump for crude today. And that could actually, that's a big enough jump. You can actually see jumps like that at the pump. 5-10 cents a gallon at the pump when you get a jump of $1 there. You know. No real big deal, but you get multiple days of $1 and it will start to get to be a big deal. If crude oil passes $100, you're going to see something happen. Anyway, okay guys, let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average today at 33,849. It's up $1.64, 164 points, which is a good raise for the Dow Jones. Bonds and rates. There's Kramer's picture on there a second ago. I clicked him off as fast as I could. Anyway, okay. US 30-year today is up 2.4 basis points at 3.64. And the US 10-year is at 3.4, and it's down 2.3 basis points. And looking at the US dollar index today is at 101.53. So it's down. The dollar's down today some. But being compared against the euro, okay, my internet just went down and went back up again. That's all right. Ain't gonna worry about it. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for responding to me. If I tried to catch everybody that said hi, and some of them I didn't get to until this morning. I think I got everybody, but I'm not sure. But if I missed you, sorry about that. And but thank you. Even if I missed you and you didn't, and I didn't say hi, thank you for that, and thank you for basically helping my YouTube algorithm, and it really helps, guys. And we're going through hard, turbulent times right now, and everybody out there is feeling it, and we're gonna make it through together. What can I say? But I really appreciate my audience out there. You guys are really great, the people that listen to my channel on a daily basis. And we'll catch you guys in the next show. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.